All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Episode 3 of Off the Rip. Let me tell you, we got a special guest with us today. Kace is here. In case I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? I'm Kace Andrea. Straight from out of H-Town. What's good, H-Town? Hometown. Yeah.
Oh, so tell the people a bit about you. What you do, what side of town you from. Give us a little background.
I am, like I said, I'm from Houston, on the Pearland side now.
Okay.
I'm a singer, dancer, songwriter, vocal producer.
Oh.
Trying to work on them instruments.
Okay.
Y'all pray for me because it's a struggle. But I also, what do I do? I like to eat.
We love that. What are your favorite places to eat?
Now that's hard to ask a fat person.
Okay, top 3, and they gotta be the Houston restaurants. Nothing that you can get somewhere else. Top 3 favorite Houston restaurants.
Okay.
And I'm gonna judge you. So.
Do you remember when? Oh wait, I don't know if this anywhere else, but do you remember Shoney's? Shoney's when it used to be up in Houston. That was
for sure.
Oh my goodness. Who else? Oh.
We got Breakfast Club. We got.
I haven't been there yet.
You haven't been to Breakfast Club yet? Oh my gosh, we gotta go to Breakfast Club.
I'm gonna get Taste Bar too.
Oh, okay. If you like Taste Bar, then you definitely gonna like Breakfast Club.
Bed.
Okay.
I think
one more.
I love me some seafood. I've been going to 7 Spice a lot.
7 Spice. Okay, we'll take it up to top 3.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll let you make it with those.
Yeah.
We'll rock with it. Okay, so I heard you say you did a little bit of vocal production, right?
Yes.
Tell me what your definition of vocal production is.
So typically whenever I'm doing vocal production, I'm assisting the artist, another artist.
Okay.
You know, a lot of artists, they know like, okay, let's do these verses, let's do a chorus, let's do a hook. But they don't know how to do, ad-libs or harmonies. Typically that's like my area right there. The harmonies, I love harmonies. So a lot of people don't know how to they may have the ear, but when it's time to get in that booth, you get a little stuck.
Yeah.
So once I got in the booth and I figured out that was my thing, I started assisting other people. Just hearing things that it adds another ear for them.
Yes. Okay.
Because sometimes it's what you need. Even sometimes I need another ear, which is typically my producer because he's well-rounded. He can hear things that I don't always hear.
Who's your producer?
Super Manly. He was here. Shout out to the Red Room Studio. Manly, all of y'all. I love y'all. But yeah, it's definitely, like I said, adds another ear for the artist to hear things that they don't hear. And they're like, oh my God, yes, I didn't even think about that. I'm like, I know.
Right there. Look, I got you.
Yeah.
So who are some of your favorite people that you've kind of helped in that area?
Definitely my cousin, who's an artist, Desto. Shout out to Desto. I love you. Alicia Monet. An artist named Peka. It's been a couple artists. Most of them are typically Red Room artists, but I've been trying to get out there a little bit and show my versatility, so I can add my input in all genres.
And expand. Yes, you don't want nobody to put you in the box I'm breaking out.
Period.
Okay. So how long have you been into music? When did you start?
Man, for as long as I can remember. Like, my parents say I was 2 singing. And I believe
Did they tell you what song?
You know what? I can remember my earliest song that I would always sing that I would look for. As soon as I get out them school doors.
What is it?
And I get in their car.
What she say? Mama, I want you to put it on.
It's this song by Yolanda Adams called, what is that song called? No, I don't know.
Open My Heart.
Open My Heart, yeah.
That
song
we
right
love
there.
Open My Heart. We stand Yolanda Adams in this house, okay?
Okay. Is she from H?
Indeed. Okay. That right there, see, that was the first H-Town hottie, the first stallion from the city. Okay, see, Meg thought she had it. No.
The first stallion in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name. Amen. She was the holy stallion.
Yes, the holy stallion in that order.
So when would you say you started really taking it seriously though, and you realized, you know what, this is what I want my career to be. This is what I want my life surrounded around?
It took a minute because, I went through phases in my life where I was going back and forth between dancing and singing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think once I got to about like 13, 12 years old, after like talks from people like my dad and people around me who were mentoring me, like, you need to shift your focus.
Yeah.
Figure out what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized I don't have to pick or choose. I can do both.
You can do both.
Yeah. So
again, don't put me in a box.
Period. Don't put me in a box. So it just became a thing of, okay, I love to do both.
Mm-hmm.
Let's show people how much I love to do both. And that's what I've been doing ever since.
We love that, okay?
Yes, period.
So, what would you call this chapter of your life? I know you said that you've been through, your different phases and trying to figure stuff out. What would you call this chapter if you had to give it a title?
Well,
it could either be an
blacking
original
out.
Blacking out.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think I went through some of those phases when it came to like me just kind of honing in on my craft and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Start to hone in and then get to focus on it and not enjoy the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely trying to black out, just trying to find my inner Beyonce. Because she be blacking out. She always say that, she has her person, the other person, the soft spirits or whatever, what have you, and she just, 9 times out of 10 forgets what's going on in the performance because she's just enjoying it. She's in the moment. And that's what I've been trying to do because I've been finding myself kind of getting a little, although I might be like looking confident to y'all, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about the next note. Thinking about this and I'm thinking about that, thinking about that. And I'm just trying not to do that. I'm just trying to black out and enjoy it. I can't keep focusing on the wrong things. I just gotta
focus on the now and let what it is supposed to be happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with that, we know Beyonce has Sasha Fierce. Who would be your alter ego? If you had to give it a name.
He ain't got a name yet. I think it might be multiple people actually. Sometimes
switch it up real quick.
Yeah, because I do have this, a little more let loose side now. This side that's a little more poised.
Okay.
We're gonna find out what these people names is.
Right now they just anonymous.
Yeah, I just know of these people that live up here.
And I'll take that. That. What is what inspires you to go every day? What inspires you to do this music stuff every day?
Man, definitely, I would say daydreaming. Because that daydreaming will not let me go. Because I feel like I've made it clear what I wanted, and it's even registered in my mind. So I'm always thinking about it.
Yeah.
I won't stop thinking about it. I don't know what particularly in me is like what strings or what buttons are being pressed to like not let it go. All I know is it's just all I think about is I can't see myself not even doing one musical thing in like during the day. Like if I'm not singing, if I'm on a vocal rest, I have to write. If I'm not writing, I have to put down something in my voice memos, just talking to different artists and stuff like that. Also, I'll just be real, even being in my, not that it's about money, but being in my current situation, whether it be financially or just living, I would definitely like to be taken to newer spaces, whether it's a new home, a studio of my own to have, just want to be taken to totally different areas in my life because I know I'm good enough to be in better places. You know what I mean?
Exactly. What would you say is maybe one of the biggest struggles that you faced so far, and how did you overcome it?
One of the biggest struggles, I think, probably people not making prior assumptions until they actually meet me. That's always been something that I even dealt with like fellow artists whenever I was on campus at Prairie View A&M University. Shout out to Prairie View. I think one thing, I will say this. I had bashful moments. Where I didn't always, when there was an opportunity to be handed a mic, and always jump up to go get there. Yeah. So I will give it that. I did have to kind of show people that I do have what it takes. But you have people who will just straight up look at you and just assume, all right, bye girl.
I don't really know.
Yeah, especially with me being gay. some people, particularly straight people, men, they
just call it what it is.
Yeah.
Call it out. We are being unapologetic here.
Yes, it's like me wanting to work with rappers and me wanting to work with other male artists. Then they're like, "What are we about to do with you?"
Yeah. What do you mean? Make music.
Exactly. That's
the same thing you do with anybody else. That's what we can do.
Exactly.
Clearly.
I'm just a singer, Look at me for my talent instead of just assuming that I'm finna jump on you or whatever.
To be honest, you're not even my type.
Exactly.
Let's start there. So, with that, how do you kind of navigate those waters? I want to work with you. You kind of just you're not really trying to work with me. What do I do next?
The funny thing about that is that, let me give you an example.
Okay, we love that.
Before I dropped my first single, Mine's to Lose, everybody and their mom was just like, yeah, you sing, whatever. Or, are you really that good of a singer? He ain't that good of a singer. Even after I sung for them or whatever. Then I dropped that song, honey. Everybody named Mama was in my DMs.
Hey, let me get a feature. Gonna meet me in the studio.
Exactly. Especially people like the ones that had a problem with me either being gay or just looking the way I did or just anything. All of a sudden, they were Team Kace. And I'm just like, well, welcome to the team. Welcome to the party. It took you long enough to get here.
Yeah, we've been
I could make it hell for you now that you're here and be diva, but I just can't be like that. I'm not that type of person. I don't work that way. I might kiki and laugh look at you. You here now.
I'm gonna make sure I ain't forget.
Yeah, but I don't operate like that. I don't be petty about it. But it's interesting. I just let God handle it more than anything because they just eventually they come around. It's not like I'm necessarily looking for them to come around especially after you diss me. But I put it in God's hands. People tend to just come around. They see it for what it is. And although it might be too late for some people, not on purpose. Like I said, I don't be trying to be petty. It might be too late for them. But it just eventually just comes together. Yeah. So I just leave it all to God. Yeah.
I mean, we brought up the debut single. You dropped it.
Yes.
In April of last year. Mine's to Lose. Let me tell you. Woo! Even from the very beginning. The very beginning. If he wasn't so doggone cold, you would be heaven sent.
That's my lyrics now. Wow.
What was the inspiration behind it?
Man, it was just me kind of wanting to take my power back when it comes to various relationships, and don't even have to be a relationship or a love relationship. It just be friendships and stuff like that. I feel like I really was just, I'm sorry, just to simply get over issues and not necessarily knowing what I'm sorry about, but simply just saying I'm sorry just to please the other person, just to be wrong so they can feel right, so that, there's peace.
Yeah, that happens often.
Yes. I got tired of dealing with narcissists. I got tired of dealing with, just sacrificing pieces of my pride and just giving it to people just so it can be happy when doggone it ain't happy.
It ain't happy. I'm not
false
happy.
Happiness. Yeah. I just got tired of it. And, one day I was just sitting on the couch, crying my little eyes out.
That's how it be.
Writing. And I think it's literally, for me, it's just, and I never give myself credit. I think it's one of my most well-written songs or just well-formatted songs ever. And I originally, I didn't even want to put it out as my first single at least. But it felt like an itch I had to scratch. So I just went ahead and laid it down. I'd already laid down other songs, but I just feel like I had to get this out, especially to introduce people that I can not only sing, but I can write my ass off too. Yeah. So that was really personal. I just, woo, to say the least.
When I first heard it, that's what I said. I said, woo. I said, okay.
Man,
hit me right there.
I'm grateful that you felt that. I don't take that lightly, by the way. to hear people say the things that I say about my favorite artists and say about my favorite songs. Like, I really appreciate that. Like, you have no idea. Like, I do.
It's no problem. It's none at all.
Thank you.
None at all. You're amazing. And don't ever allow anybody to make you feel like you're not. You really don't.
Thank you.
Really,
so
really
much.
don't.
I really don't stop because I cry.
Wait.
Stop.
Take a sip. Don't cry.
We back.
Look. Was there any hesitation though? Like, even when you were about to drop it, I mean, leading up, you were promoting it up until the day that it dropped. Mm-hmm. Was there any hesitation when you were like, I know I told the people I'm finna drop this song, but actually, it's like April Fool's.
I think more or less on the side of, you know, I'm a perfectionist.
Yes.
And I think I probably recorded that damn song like 10 times before it dropped. Because if you can ask my producer, I'm very meticulous. I'm very in the studio, very hands-on. I'm like, no, record that line over. I want to do this. I'm going to record this one word over. I'm very particular when I'm in the studio. So that song has seen some days and been to 10 different people. So it's so many different versions of it. And I was just more or less, especially nowadays, like when people are listening to it, I'm hearing things that I still want to work on the song to this day. So I was like, I don't know. I don't think this song ready. I need to go back in there and record it just one more time. Everybody's like, you're crazy. The song is fine. You know, quit it. It's going to be fine. I'm like, okay. You sure? Okay.
Like, I guess.
Fine.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
But are you sure? Sure. So, yeah, so I just calmed down. And probably it took for me also to not listen to it. Even though everybody else was listening. The ones that had it before it dropped, everybody was listening to it like nonstop. So I had to hear it.
Yeah.
But it took me to just chill out, let it be. And even though everybody was like driving me crazy listening to it, it made me appreciate the song too. Yeah. And have more faith in it because, you know, they were, like I said, they were just non-stop.
Yeah, and if they keep playing it, they gotta be good.
Yeah, right? Especially my mama.
Shout out to
I love you, mama. But she would not stop playing that song.
We love a supportive mom.
Yes,
okay.
We love you. I love you, mommy. I do.
So, what is your creative process like? You sitting down, you got the pen in hand. What gets you going to write? What gets you going when you're in the studio?
Man, definitely experiences. I think definitely experiences is our best teacher. It's gonna give us our moments to even write about. Like I said, my Lose was based on friendships and relationships I was having with people and just being tired. Yeah. So I love to chat it up, especially with other artists. When it comes to like finding topics and things to talk about, I love to just chat it up, talk with the producer or the other artist. Just be like, you know, I'm feeling like this, or what are you feeling? So it just definitely takes me just discussing what's been going on, even if it's just for myself. Yeah. So it helps when somebody's acting a fool in my life, or somebody's being selfish, or someone's cheating, or it just helps. It feels like everybody else writes a song for me, and it just gives me the words. Yeah. Because, you know, you acting the ass.
Acting the ass. You're not doing your task.
Very much that. So it's like they giving me exactly what it is that I need. So a lot of times it's just pouring out of me. I can't force myself. Also, that's another thing. I can't really force it, and I don't. It just happens. Yeah. Yeah, and as far as like, you know, like choosing beats and stuff like that, I'm very particular about what I like to. I don't like normal stuff or everyday stuff that you can hear as far as beats. You know, I could, because, you know, it's not that hard to, you know, get played.
Trust me, I'm already knowing.
No shade to nobody, but it's not that hard, you know, get certain audiences to, you know, listen to certain things, but I'd rather be different. So I'm very also particular when I'm trying to choose beats too. So, but I'm very hands-on. Trust me, like I'm very hands-on with everything from making sure it's my experiences, my vocals, my choices. Everything is my.
And if it's not, it's not gonna happen.
It's just not gonna happen. I tried to be. I tried that a little bit. I'm a little bit of a control freak.
You know, I've been told that I was too.
Yeah.
But I mean, it gets the job done.
Okay, yeah, at least. And don't you feel more satisfied now that you've done it?
Exactly.
Okay.
And so that's all that matters to me.
For all you people who try to make me feel bad about being a control freak, the job gets done.
Period.
Okay.
So leave him alone. Let him do what he wants. And if you got a problem, come see me.
Come see. You see me? See her? You see me?
When you see him, you see me. When you see me, you see him. Period.
What's up? Yeah.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Here's the thing. I'm a Virgo.
Ooh.
My best friend is a Leo.
Oh yeah.
That's why we're here. That's
August,
why we're here.
September.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll take that. I'll take
September.
that. This is my friend. This is my Virgo friend.
Oh, we in this thing. Period. So, what's next musically? I mean, on the 13th, because you know I'm a little stalker, just a little bit.
Okay,
you dropped a little snippet. You did. Unreal. Produced by Supermanly himself. Where is that?
Oh, don't do that.
I'm sorry. Where is that?
It's definitely the plan is within a month.
In a month. That's 30 days.
Man, it got done so quick as far as like I said, with Minds Lose, probably recorded like 10 times. I did that whole thing in one session. It's a long song too. Like 5 minutes.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah.
I love me a long song, okay? Because I feel like nowadays, these songs like a minute and 25 seconds. What am I going to get from that? Summer Walker.
Summer, Letitia Walker. But you know what? I will give it to her credit. You know, when they do drop those shorter songs, it kind of desires more. Makes you want more from it. But I know back in the day, the Disney, we was 5 minutes, 6 minutes,
7 minutes, 9. The last person to give us that was Adele on her last album. She gave us what was it? It had to be 6 minutes. 6 minutes for wine. Yeah, I drink wine.
Yeah, I drink wine.
And that was one of the best 6 minutes.
My Little Love was kind of long, too.
It was.
That's my song.
But I mean, her whole album was just no miss.
No
miss at all.
Oh my God, that's about... so I'm striving for that.
Okay.
Striving for longer and better quality.
Okay, I'll take it.
Just like that Adele album.
I'll take it.
That was definitely one of my influences going into this song, because every day I try to be influenced by everything, but every day I'm finding more and more and more. And that song in particular, My Little Love, as far as some of the backgrounds that I'm going to be putting on there, because it's still going to be, it still has some more little tweaks that I have to do to it. Okay. Like I said, that's that side of me.
Yes.
But it's only for the betterment of the song. Like, it's gonna just get better. So that song is not gonna take super long for that to come out. It's not gonna be a whole lot of waiting for that one, especially with how quick it got done, which amazed even me. 3 hours. Yeah, just to do a 5-minute song. It might not sound like a lot, and it might be like, what is he talking about? That ain't nothing. No, get in the studio, especially being a singer that can actually sing. It seems like it's a little harder for us when it comes to songs. A singer that knows what he's doing, that studies and just is very hands-on. Sometimes those songs take a super long time to get done. So, at least for me. But I know that's some of my favorites too as well. But it's a lot. But I got that done in 3 hours. And that feels like an accomplishment for me, because it shows that I'm getting more comfortable. It shows that I'm finding my footing, because that can be a little hard too. So just in retrospect, it's just not going to take super long like how the last one did, or it's not going to be a much longer gap between this one and the last one. So it is coming, and I'm so proud of it. Oh my God, you're going to get a leak.
I need the leak. I'm talking about I'm going to be riding around in the car. Everybody that get in the car with me, y'all already know I have all the exclusive music. So if you want the Kace exclusive, get in the car with me.
Don't be looking my shit now.
All right. Let's see. Where we gonna start? I know exactly where we gonna start. Let's talk about your OG Bobby Billions
project,
because I know that was big for you. That was
yes,
huge.
it was.
That was huge. So for those of you who do not know, OG Bobby Billions just recently dropped Holy Goat 2. Mm-hmm. Holy Goat 2. Mm-hmm. Our guy. It's on the background of 3 songs. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Tracks 1, 2, and 9. Okay. Just for clarification.
Just for, if you want to go look.
Just if you want to go look. How did that happen? How did it come about?
Man, so...
Like you were sitting at the house, he hit you up and was like, hey, okay, so I need you to be on the album.
If only it was that simple.
okay.
If only it was that simple. That'd be an amazing story. But, yeah, so as far as that, I was doing something for another artist, and it was a blessing even to get that opportunity for that other artist. But it just happened to be in the right place at the right time when one of the producers that were there for that particular artist was looking for singers to be on OG Bobby Billions' track, whatever it was. Yeah. Now, at the time, I didn't know his name. Yeah. I just knew the song. I knew that song was every fucking where. And it was about, I ain't no problem with it. Usually I'm like, okay, sure. but it was kind of hard. It's still hard to this day. Okay. They still scared to come outside. To this day. So I was having to be right time because he was like, I think he was the producer who were like finishing up looking for people. Like he was about to say, okay, I got enough people. But I just happened to be like a listening ear. And I was like, you need one more? And I almost didn't know if they still needed it. And I almost did not go. I'm so glad I still went to the studio. Turns out it was at a studio that like Beyonce and everybody had performed, recorded at. So you could just feel that. But when you walk in there, you feel the energy. Like, Beyonce was here.
I'm breathing the same air as Queen
Bee. She might have sat exactly where I sat. And that's a blessing to just... you see the albums, Travis Scott, he's 21 Savage, just like a bunch of people who've recorded there. You see their albums and stuff.
Are you like, I'm in here with the stars?
Yeah, sidebar, the studio is amazing. Sugar Hill Studio, like...
What's all the time?
I'm not quite sure. I just be driving. But Sugar Hill Studios, it's a really good studio. So I pulled up, and, he comes in, he looks like a superstar. Okay. He's an amazing person. He's so sweet. He's so just genuine. Yeah. And it's just amazing to have his energy just around you, and he's so bubbly, it makes you bubbly. So it was a blessing to not only go in for this rising superstar, but to see that this rising superstar is still a person, will give you, little gems and give you advice and stuff like that, will talk to you, is easy to talk to. It's just amazing to be around somebody of that caliber and still feel like you're around a normal person. So that was amazing. Going in and working in his choir, because essentially we're all like a choir, the OG family. We're all together. We all have amazing personalities. So we're always laughing and goofing around, but still getting work done. And, the harmonies, they only get tighter and more tighter as we, work with each other. It's just an overall blessing to even be involved and not involved and not ripped off.
Heavy
he
on
takes
that.
Care of us.
Heavy on that.
He's taking care of us and stuff like that. Like, because a lot of people, they get those opportunities and they just being unfortunate, just effed up situations and be used. So he genuinely wants to take care of us. So that's amazing. So I'm just overall just grateful for such an opportunity, and it was an amazing experience. I hope when we still continue to keep it going, we all of us text every day and stuff like that, so like cute. Something, whether it's one thing or sharing, I'm going to perform here, and we all just jump up and pop up there. So it's a really amazing thing to be a part of. So I understand if you're jealous. You can come and be along, but I understand if you're jealous.
Straight like that.
I understand.
That's I mean, it is what it is. They just can't be you. Hear you. Shut up. Okay.
I kid.
All jokes over here, guys. All jokes.
I kid.
So let's talk about last year. Last year, you wrapped up with Spotify. You had 742 streams from 131 different people, which means combined, they listen about a little over 36 hours.
Yeah.
Over 18 countries.
Man.
Over 18 countries. Heavy on the 18 countries. How does that make you feel? Even hearing that again, like, you know this because you read the report, but hearing this now,
it's still crazy. It's like, I still can't even, I'm still processing that you want to listen to me. Like, you really want to sit down and listen to something that I put out and just continue to listen to it. Like, it's still mind-boggling. Like, although I'm confident, it's still like I'm very, like I said, I'm hard on myself, and I need to work on it and give myself more credit. But it's still personal, and it's still, I still feel ways about my writing style and my singing, and hoping that people will respond to it, and that they won't brush it off. It's just like R&B, whatever. Just another whatever. But no, you sat down and you're still continuously listening to my music, and you might be somewhere in India. Like, how did you even hear about me? Like, what do you mean you Kace, Andrea, and Minds to Lose? Like, you could be listening to something else. So, like I said, I don't take, like, when you complimented me earlier, I don't take that lightly. Like, me. Like, you're really taking some time out of your day to listen to me. That's amazing. And I'm just so grateful. Like, man, I just was, like, in tears looking at that Spotify report. And even more tears looking at the Apple Music report, because that's where even more people.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out. Even more people.
Yeah, so it's just like, wow, and it gives me fuel too. It also lets me know that I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. All of that extra stuff where I'm feeling like, I don't know. I don't think I'm not giving, not doing enough. No, I'm doing just fine.
Yeah,
and I'm just gonna only get better. As long as I'm putting focus in it, and I'm not getting wrapped up and trying to reach a certain amount of numbers, and being grateful, and also being supportive when other people have more.
Yes.
Because I don't want to. Last thing I want to do is turn it into a competition. Because I've never been one of those people.
Yeah.
Never been a bragger. Never been just gotta put it in your face and stuff like that. I've never been that way. So I think that's also making it easier for me to accept, like 700 or something like that, because that's a place I could be at a 100.
Yeah.
And I'd be grateful at 100, but it's just like, I could be much lower. So the fact that y'all even got me here, man, I don't take that lightly. Like, I really do appreciate that.
And it helps you understand that you're where you're supposed to be.
Amen.
Exactly. When
Come on, Jesus.
Let me tell you, okay, he gonna remind you every now and then in different ways.
Come on.
Now, you silly.
Come on.
Stop it. Who would you say? Who would you say is somebody that you want to work with?
Oh my God.
Let's keep. Okay. I'm gonna put it in 2 different categories. Who here in the city, in Houston, do you want to work with? Give me your top. I love 3. We're gonna go with top 3.
Okay. I don't know.
They can be big stream, man. Yeah.
I want to say, especially eventually with Bobby. I want to do something with Bobby. As far as Houston goes, I would love. There's so many people.
No hard feelings if you don't say your name. Okay.
Alec Walls, I would love to do. He's an amazing singer. I would love to do something with him. It's so many. Oh my God! Please don't feel bad if I leave you out. It's just my mind is everywhere.
Charge it to his head, not his heart.
Yep, in that order. Man, it's so many amazing local talent up in here. So I would say, another person would probably be Blue. It's an artist named Blue.
Okay.
That I know. She's amazing. She's somebody I knew from college.
Okay.
She's always been amazing. I always say, we need to do something. We're very in tune spiritually. We're very in tune with the way that we do our music. I think we're similar. We would create something that's just amazing. Okay. So she's another one.
I'll take that. That was the top 3. That was Houston. Now, that's anybody, y'all. Anybody around the whole wide world. I'm talking about, you can call her B. You can call us Shine.
That'd be easy.
Look. Hey, hold. Let me get B real quick.
If only it was that simple.
Okay. But anybody, who are we thinking?
Victoria Monet.
Okay,
I love Victoria. I'm jealous of her discography. I wish it was my discography.
Look, she got a catalog.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
If I meet her, I might be like, bitch.
Give a little side eye, like, who you think you is? I mean, you hot.
I mean,
you ain't gotta act like it.
Yeah. Well, like, she has an amazing catalog. Like, I told you I'm jealous. That was your mind. Let me think. I think obviously Beyonce.
Obviously.
I think who else? Ariana Grande. I know that's like kind of like one of the same with Victoria and Ariana.
Well, maybe y'all can. All three of y'all can hop on one.
That would be amazing. Okay, I feel like we would have the most lyrically sound, nastiest song.
I think that would be. I think that would be dope. I'm gonna throw that into the universe.
Yeah. It's gonna happen. Hey Ariana, hey Victoria girl.
We may be old and gray when it happens, but it's going to happen. We didn't say when, but we said it was going to.
But it will. It ain't when, it's will.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got the we got those three. Out of all of those people, nope. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna be a little messy. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Ooh.
Worst person you've ever worked with. Here's the thing. You don't even have to. You don't have to say that full name. We can talk in code. I'm fine with talking with code here. You know, that's all fine. But I need to know. I want the tea.
You know what? I will give you more or less an experience.
Okay.
I was working with my cousin, and we were with another artist. I'm not even gonna name those two artists because it will be really obvious what I'm talking about. But I was supposed to be working on. Typically, when my cousin needs me, you know, and she's amazing. I love her so much. Like we make an amazing partnership. Desto. Once again, I'm gonna reiterate, Desto. You know, we were whenever she is working on something, she's gonna ask for my input probably, or like may ask, you know, what. She doesn't need me. Let me first of all, she doesn't need me. She's amazing on her own, but she may ask for my input, or she might need me to write because I've helped her write with some stuff. And we were simply just trying to write a feature for her for one of the artists, and that artist is amazing, the rapper. But the other artist that was there took it upon themselves to hop in the studio. Even though they had nothing to do with the song, they had nothing to do with anything that was going on in particular to that session.
They was just there?
They were just there.
Okay.
And they hopped their little ass up. And
was it good?
Studio. But they did amazing. I'm going to give them that.
Okay.
But they weren't supposed to do anything.
At all. So how did that end?
That, it would be being quiet because I could have said something. I'm known to say something. I'm not just going to not say anything. But I took it for what it was. It pissed me off in the end because, you know, it was supposed to be her. It was my cousin's song. Yeah. It's supposed to be something that she was enjoying. She couldn't enjoy it. She just kind of charged it to the game. I wanted to be mad, fierce, and feisty about it. But they said no.
Since they chose peace, you had to go with peace too, right?
And that particular artist ended up being on the final song, and the song being released and put out. And you know what? I just kind of took it as that particular artist took the chance, and that artist was a shark about it, and it ended up being the song, the final song. So he was a shark. And
so,
he did what he did.
You got to give him his credit because he did what he felt like he needed to do
to be on the song. So
if you watching this,
it made me mad. I'll be honest, it did because you know that it was supposed to be, and wasn't even because the rapper wanted me to be on it as well, but I wasn't thinking about that. I was just making sure my cousin was straight. You know, let's make sure your part. I didn't even think about adding a lyrical and nothing as far as Kace is concerned. Yeah. But it just felt like it took the tension away and took away something that could have been something really great for her. But yeah, it also just taught me, you know, maybe I should be more like that when it comes to my stuff, just taking charge and just hopping on stuff, you know, and it ain't got nothing to do with me. Maybe it'll be something great for me.
Because you never know how it might play out, right?
I might end up with a hit single.
With a hit single. I mean, you riding in the car and you on the radio.
Yeah.
Like, wait.
I wasn't supposed to be on this shit, but look,
here we are.
It was for me eventually. Yeah. So yeah, that was like probably my worst experience up in there, because I was just like, what? That was not the goal. But it ended up teaching me something. So I can't be too mad at him, and I'm not too mad. We're cordial to this day. So,
we love that. You know, high and by.
Yeah, high
don't try to
get
too friendly with me though.
High and the by.
Don't ask me how my day was, because I just might go off. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, you might.
Okay, so that answered the worst. Okay, tell me. I know that there's probably a lot of different people that you worked with, and you don't want to show favoritism. Top 3 people. Top 3 people that you work with. They can be rappers, they can be singers, either or. Top 3.
Definitely one, Benzel. That's a good friend of mine. We recently worked.
She's the one. She has homeboy.
Yes.
Benzel, if you're watching this, mama, DM me, because we need to talk. We need to talk. A lot of people been bringing your name up. You've been making some noise. Homeboys is my jam. It's been on replay. Call me, mama.
She wrote that.
From start to finish.
She wrote it.
Call me.
She's amazing.
Yep.
Yep.
And I saw your last performance.
Amazing, huh?
Anyways.
She does that.
Okay.
She just
okay.
She sounds, look, in the studio sounds amazing. Outside the studio sounds amazing. It's just superstar INT.
I love it all.
So I love her so much as a person. So when we got in the studio and I found out I love her in the studio too. She's just as particular as I am. She's just as hardworking. Like, she just is amazing. She inspires me. Yeah. So, you know, I got to do vocal production on that one, just offer like input as far as like harmonies and stuff like that, because she was a little stuck on what to do as far as like harmonies and adding to it, and I just add my little flavor in there and made something. It was already amazing before I even added anything on there. So I was like, girl, what you want me to do?
Like I don't know, you want me to just listen to it?
Yeah, so but of course I was just sitting there, you know, I'm like, you should do this, you should do that. I put this on top of it. So like, and then it becomes a thing. So that was fun, and I want to continue to keep doing stuff with her. Like, she's amazing. Wait till you meet her.
I can't wait to meet you. I'm going to meet you.
You're going
to be sitting right here with his. Right here. It's going to happen. Manifesting it.
I'll make that.
You hear it, right? You hear it right here, y'all. So off the rip, fam, if Ben not here,
it's going to be issues.
Like, I'm talking about, there's going to be a put them balls. I'm talking about you was for real with it. I don't know about the... It's been a while since. I mean, I don't do all that. I ain't gonna tell you what I do.
We don't fight.
I don't fight. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't fight around here, okay? Because these people here, they want to mess up the face. They trying to pull the hair.
We got wigs and locks and stuff. We can't get in there.
None of that.
We don't fight.
None of that. Okay, so.
But yeah, Benzel. Who else? I think. I almost forgot the question. Mo City Calvo. I know he was
Shout out to Cal. We love Cal here. We sure do.
Love to do something one-on-one with him. It would be amazing. He's such a chill person. He actually rap. Isn't it refreshing?
Yes, because let me tell you, these rappers these days, all they do is rhyme. They say hi and bye.
Hi and bye.
I got to get my tie.
Yeah.
Let's work that thing in the pie. Ooh, ah. And then they call it a bop. And I mean, the girls eat it up.
They do.
They eat it up.
They do.
I don't understand why they not still hungry after they eat.
Look,
so
I'm gonna just no shade on that one. But you know what? Fortunately, every rapper that I pretty much know, they know how to rap. I will say that. All of my friends and the people I know that are doing what I'm doing, whether they're singing or rapping, they know how to do what they do.
Well, that means you're hanging around the right people.
Amen.
And that's shout out to everybody that's around him that's an artist because
I love y'all. Y'all are amazing.
Okay. So we got Benzil.
Mo City Calvo.
We got Mo City Calvo. Where's our third one?
Why is it so hard? I know so many people who. That's the thing. I know so many people who everybody's amazing.
Come on.
Savannah Collier is an artist. She was also in the OG family. All of them are amazing.
Okay.
But we've worked with like this pop artist. We did like a writing thing with this pop artist.
Okay.
And we realized we have really good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just an amazing singer, and I just would love to get in the studio with her and just write some amazing pop, whether it's for her or for me.
Mm-hmm.
It would be amazing.
Some type of
music. It would be amazing. She's amazing. Go look up Savannah.
Look up. Okay, I'm gonna do it as soon as we finish this.
She's amazing.
Because Savannah, I mean, I might need to tap in with you too.
You would have a great time.
You might end up on my playlist.
You'd have a great funky fresh time. She has a big old personality.
I love personality.
Yeah,
we love personalities here.
Yeah.
If you can match the energy here, this crackhead energy 24/7. So
very much. Come on,
as long as you can match that, we're fine.
Amen.
Okay. What would you say success looks like to you? How will you know that you've made it to where you want to be? Like, I'm here. I did what I needed to do.
I think I'm already somewhat feeling it. And I'm not saying that like I'm just in this lavish lifestyle, because it's not. I think that's what most people think success is to them.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to just be recognized for my talent.
Yes.
And be told that I'm talented. Not like I just need that validation, but it's just more or less like know that I'm really worth something. It's because I work like really hard as far as like, even if I'm not necessarily like performing all over the place, whenever I'm not out, I'm inside the house working on something. I'm always singing. I'm always dancing and pop locking and just working on stuff.
You always making something shake no matter what.
Literally, like you can ask my family. It sounds like there's a ghost in the house because I'm in the house always singing. So they always joke and say, "Oh, it sounds like the house is being haunted with like this ghost won't leave." It's just always singing and stuff because that's what it is. I'm always working on something, and I just want to be recognized for that, and I feel like I'm already feeling that, and it's allowing me to recognize that, like it's okay to be proud of where I am and feel like this is success, because some people don't even get this far. Mm-hmm. Some people don't want to be this far.
Yeah.
Some people don't even want to be seen, or they just don't have the work ethic to kind of even...
See, that's that. It's not that they don't want to be seen, that they don't want to be famous. They don't want to put in the work.
Yeah.
And they think that it's going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
No, you don't just create something, drop it, and then automatically you going viral. And
I had to learn that too myself.
No, but same. Mm-hmm. But same.
If you want to be real, it's not that I expected anything, but it's that I kind of had, although I had moments of like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Mm-hmm. But it's just kind of like, I had to like, I don't know, I had a moment where I was just kind of like not doing nothing. And granted, when Minds to Lose dropped, it was at a bad time for me. Because I think it was with the pandemic, around the time that the pandemic happened. And I think everybody was just suffering mentally and stuff like that. So I just was kind of having a bit of a moment. So I had to realize that I had to get myself up. I have things to do. And I went to perform it a couple of times around the time that it dropped and stuff like that. And I got a good reception. But it's more or less just like realizing that I can't just sit on these things. I can't sit on my gift. Can't sit on my talent. And the fact that people are seeing that there's talent, that's success for me. And I will take that with me and I will cherish it. And I do to this day. So that's my success, is that people seeing that I have what it takes and that I'm only getting better at it when I'm doing it. And I'm seeing that me personally seeing and giving myself that credit, because like I said, I don't always give myself credit. So I feel like that's another form of success, is that I'm seeing what I'm doing and being and liking what I'm seeing. Like when they say looking in the mirror and love what I'm seeing, like that's I'm getting better at that. That's my version of success. It's more of an internal thing. Of course, obviously with the outside influence, of course it helps, but it's just an internal thing for me. Not necessarily materialistic or anything like what most people dream success is. So that's what that is for me.
What? Because you did bring up the pandemic. We were locked down. We were quarantined. I'm talking about people was having, what's that TikTok saying? Oh, it's just hay fever. Yeah, heavy on the hay fever. What's something that you learned about yourself during that time?
Oh wow. I'm definitely just, I think if I already didn't know it before, I'm very just in tune with my emotions. I'm just very, if my people are watching this, they're probably laughing and kicking at that statement, because I'm definitely probably just the one who expresses how they feel. And if I'm happy, you're going to know it. If I'm sad, you're going to know it. Angry, blah blah blah, and it just came out even more, and I just it taught me to just be more emotionally intelligent when I'm dealing with certain things. I've also let me just reflect and learn how to take accountability for certain things, because it's not that I was just out here just being a menace, but it was just things I definitely did have to work on and just reflect about. So, obviously when you're sitting in a house all day for months out because of the lockdown or whatever,
there's nothing to do,
nothing
nowhere to go.
So you might as well do some thinking.
Look, okay.
Yeah, so it just allowed me to see myself even more. If I wasn't already doing that, it just definitely allowed me to give another perspective on how I've been doing things and where to go going forward. And I appreciate it. Although sometimes it felt like hell going through it, I really do appreciate it now looking back.
Yeah. And so now you're sitting there and you realize, a lot about yourself, and you're really ready to, take things seriously. What would you say would be some advice that you would give to other independent artists that are coming up and they're facing the same struggles? They lack the confidence in their music. Not that, they don't think that they good, but they don't feel like, like you said, other people are really going to fully rock with me. Or, I don't know which way to kind of take this, so I want to give up. What advice would you give them?
Man, remember that your story has to be told. It has to be said, because 9 times out of 10, somebody is going through the same thing or a similar thing. Because I didn't know people were going to relate to my to-lose as much as they did. I didn't know that people were feeling that way. I had maybe an idea, but ultimately I'm thinking this is my story. This is my crazy drama. Nobody else is really going to understand.
No, but same, because I tell you, I kid you not, you may think I'm just over exaggerating, but I was listening. I was like, damn, do he know my life?
No, not that I was in your closet.
I'm talking about like you had to be in the closet. Like, like I thought I was the only one living this. We going through the same thing? Oh, okay. We must be dealing with the same dude. Gotta be.
Man.
But that's neither here nor there.
Man. But yeah, your story has to be told. People, and you don't even necessarily have to do it for anybody else. It's just simply, you don't want that sitting on your chest. Get those emotions out. Put it on a pen and paper. To the best of your ability. You can always get somebody to help you round it out eventually. But please get it out. Don't let it just sit in your chest and just boil up and just drive you crazy. Just remember also that when you're doing it, it's for you eventually. It's going to help. I always tell people, like, it's just, you don't want, I hope I'm not just reiterating the same thing over and over again, but it's just like, you don't You don't want that just sitting on you like that. You have to release.
Use it as your therapy. You have
to get that. Yeah, it has to be a therapy. Mm-hmm. That's what it's been for me. And don't be afraid to get it out there. You have to kind of take charge. You have to be in people's spaces. You have to introduce yourself. You have to network. You have to just really put yourself out there, especially once you done put your product out there. You just have to be seen.
And no matter if somebody tell you they tired of seeing your post, and no matter if they looking at you like you crazy because you keep talking about it, you keep putting it out. Amen. Don't let nobody discourage you.
Exactly.
I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Please. If that's what you needed.
And that's exactly. What I needed. Like, that was my therapy.
Period. Right that's there. Like literal physical representation of what I mean. Ooh. You have to put it out there, and then you feel better. Like it may sound like I'm making it a little more simple than what it is, but it's just what it is. And that's what it was for me. I just, once I got that out, I feel more comfortable to get it more out and go in more depth, especially about, my personal relationships. That's like the center of whatever I'm writing about, typically how I am as a son, how I am as a boyfriend, how I am as a friend, or what have you. My relationship with these people, and I have to get it out. That's just how I've always been. Even if I feel like it's inappropriate to tell or say.
That is so funny. Literally, okay. And it's
Please
funny.
Make me feel better.
No, it's funny that you even put it that way. So, fun fact, short story. I used to get in trouble a lot as a kid because I said whatever was on my mind. Just like you, I am very in touch with my emotions. You made it sound very good. I am emotional. Very emotional.
I'm very emotional.
And anybody that knows me, they understand that. Like, I will cry at the top of a dime. It's just, that's just who I am. Yeah. And so with that, like I said, I used to get in trouble for my mouth. I would just say whatever. And my dad, he can attest to this. He'll say it every single time we get into it about my mouth.
Yep.
When I was a child, when they would ask me, Lacey, you have to watch what you say, boop de boop. No. No, it was just like that.
Yep.
No. I'm sorry, Daddy. It's on my mind, and I just have to get it out. And I would say that every time. They have me on camera saying that. So I thought that maybe it was just me. Maybe I had a problem. But you saying that right there, that was the reassurance that I needed.
Hi, my name is Kace and I'm emotional. Hi, Kace. Hi,
look, we need to go see Emotional Anonymous.
You're not alone. Ooh. You are not alone.
I am here with you. Hey, though we're so emotional, those feelings are here to stay. Ooh.
Yeah. So it's just please get that off your chest. I was the same way until I got a little brother. That was a little more opinionated than me. Then I thought I started thinking about what I was saying even more. I went through phases with that too.
I'm proud of you.
With open.
See,
I'm
proud of you for that one.
I went through phases where I was like opinionated. Then I took a stand back, and then people started walking over me. So I found a balance.
Yeah.
You have to find a balance. Because you have to toe that line of what
needs to be said. Yeah, and you may not have asked me, but I feel like that needed to be said right now. It has to. But then understanding sometimes you don't have to say that. I am still finding that balance. I'm doing a lot better.
It's hard.
A lot better. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably at an 8 right now. So
you could be at a 1, so... You
okay, and shout out to my brother because he definitely keeps me in order every now and then. He'll be like, Alicia, you need to shut up.
Okay,
and I'm like, okay, all right, Papa, all right.
That's a good person. You need people around you.
And it's my younger brother, but
Oh, man. And then already when the younger ones read you,
that's how I know that maybe I need to chill out with my younger brother. Read you to shut up. I'd be like,
mine's the same way too. I always have to.
And I'm just like who you talking to? I mean, you might be right, but you ain't even have to call me out. Okay? You're supposed to be on my side.
Exactly. You're
Mine.
supposed to be crying
Who's
with
best
me.
friend are you? Mine or theirs?
Oh, you about to be mine salutes.
We love the plug. That was the move.
I like that one.
I like that. Okay. Okay. What would you say? What? Oh, you nosy.
I am over. What you gonna hit me with?
Well, y'all don't see. Y'all probably do see, but he been doing it the whole time. But see, that's why I've been jumping around.
You lucky my eyesight
you
is bad even with these contacts.
See, that's why I had to put these glasses on.
Because I'm like, I can't see that shit. Let me come back.
What would you say has been your biggest mistake so far as an artist?
Oh, as an artist.
Now I want to hear both. I want to hear both now, but let's start with the artist.
Woo! Let's stick with the artist.
Y'all know I like to get the tea over here. We're real raw and unapologetic.
Woo! Let's come back. But with the artist one, I think I've corrected it so far. Was not putting myself out there.
Mm-hmm.
I said that over and over again because it's so vital. Mm-hmm. You have to put yourself out there, and I'm seeing that more and more every day. Even if I can't necessarily put, content out every day, if I don't necessarily have a studio at my disposal or money like that to even necessarily finance it to just push it,
mm-hmm.
I have to put something out there, whether it's you see me looking cute or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Something on the gram, because I need to make sure that you remember who I am.
Yeah, you see me.
So while you scrolling on your feed, you see a little picture, a little one true,
yeah,
a little shoulder action.
That's why I'm grateful that that I get so many opportunities to work with other people while I'm not doing my own personal stuff, because it's just like at one point, even recently, like with the last 2 months, I was in the studio like every week with someone else. So it's been a blessing. Even like last year, the later part of last year, I had like barely any money, struggling in my apartment, and was still getting blessed with opportunities to put myself out there.
Do it, man.
Okay.
Let me tell you. And it'll be when you don't expect it, and it just happened.
Miracle workers.
It just happened. And then it'd be like, it gives you that confirmation that, you know what, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, it may not be bringing me the richest that I feel like I need to get right now, the success that other people think that I'm supposed to have right now, but it's blessing my soul. I am still here. He's still in control. And let me tell y'all gonna turn this into a gospel show, and I'm gonna preach for y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all
this was water,
and he turned it
to wine.
I'm trying to tell y'all, Peter is my cousin. He is.
Disciples.
What about the disciples? It was 12 of them.
One of the first cousin removed or something like that.
I'm the disciple. First cousin removed.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's where I'm at, okay? Yeah. I'm one of the unnamed people in the Bible.
Yeah, somewhere in there named.
Okay. What would you say are your long-term goals right now?
Long-term goals. I say, although it might feel like it just needs to happen now, just stability in all areas. Happiness. A studio of my own.
Yeah.
A company of my own. My own. You know what I mean?
Look, everything is your
ownership.
Is mine.
Ownership. Yeah.
That's the word. That's the word we're looking for. Ownership.
Very much that. In every sense of the word, just owning it and just being content. Contentment. It's more or less of like stuff like that. Can't really not really specifics, but just more like just contentment and just ownership.
It's a feeling, it's
like
knowing.
Yeah.
Something
like
inside.
That.
It's nothing. It's things that are intangible, like not the things that you can buy, not the things that you can just pick up off the side of the street.
Amen.
It's things that develop inside of you over time.
Thank you for putting it out, because I can get it out.
There you go. That's right there.
Very much there.
We're here.
Very much there.
So, what would you say the perfect day looks like for you?
Oh my goodness. Eating all day, going to the studio.
Man.
Man, eating when I get up. Going shopping.
Okay, so we're gonna wake up, we're gonna eat, we're gonna go shopping. Side note, we are brushing our teeth and washing our face and washing our ass in between that. But some people act like they ain't got no common sense. So we're gonna throw that out there.
No shiggity shade.
But then we're gonna go to the mall, we're gonna go shopping. We're gonna hit up Neiman's, we're gonna hit up Saks.
Very much.
Lunch at
In our dreams.
In our dreams. It's the perfect day. The perfect day in our mind. In the perfect world.
I'm a simple girl. We go to Kace.
This Kace. We don't even want no boo. We're going to go to Kace. Go to Kace.
Simple. We going to McDonald's.
Okay. I can do McDonald's before Kace. Last time I had Kace, I got sick. I'm talking about, and I love Kace.
It's amazing.
I love Kace.
I don't care what y'all say. And look, the chicken is what it is. The sauce is where it's at.
Oh, fun fact.
You don't like the sauce?
But you can't really take my credit for things because I'm not a sauce person.
Oh.
So you can hit me with like some barbecue sauce,
You like ketchup?
I hate ketchup.
Oh, okay. Woo.
I don't like tomatoes.
You almost lost him, but you're back.
But I'm back. I'm here, okay? Because
I
don't do that. I'm a picky eater.
Picky, okay.
Like, okay, let's give you a rundown of the things that I don't eat.
Let me hear it. Please let me hear it.
I won't eat eggs. It's why would I eat eggs?
Because
those are babies.
But they're amazing babies.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not. Heavy on that. I won't eat grits. That's not really my thing. I know. Don't take my black card. Let's see. Chitlins.
I like chitlins.
Yeah, you're disgusting. We're past slave time.
That's just what I'm gonna be.
We're past slave time. You're free. The shackles are free.
But chitlins are.
Anyways, I'm not a big fan of pizza.
Yeah, I understand that.
Let me see. Lobster. I'm not a big seafood person. Only seafood I really like is fish. Give me a red fish, a swai fish, a catfish. Every now and then I'll eat some shrimp. Okay, let me not say I don't like lobster. I'll take a lobster tail. I'll take a lobster tail. I'll take a lobster tail. Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Let me see what else. I think that's it.
You got me nervous.
I really am probably missing a lot.
You know what?
I am.
That's fine. You know what? That is just fine.
What are some foods you're not eating? You just like don't put that on my plate.
I'm not like I.
No,
I can't talk. I hate cornbread.
Cornbread?
I hate.
I'm not gonna say that I hate cornbread. It's not something that like I'm just gonna run to grab it. Like I probably have eaten maybe 4 times in my life.
If you put it on a plate, I'm assuming you're trying to kill me.
Oh God.
Peas.
No, we finna call the police because I have attempted murder.
Basically, if you put peas on my plate,
peas.
I'm
okay,
you're trying to assassinate me.
Okay, facts. I can do that. Because what are peas?
But that's nasty. That's what they are.
They look
nasty.
like marbles.
Yeah, nobody want green mushy marbles. What else? Because I like a lot. I do. I like a lot. I don't like, I will eat beans, but I don't like it like the barbecue beans with the sauce on it. Like, I will assume you're trying to assassinate me again.
Yeah, that right there.
Like,
beans and nuts. Beans and nuts.
You don't like nuts?
Ew.
Like you don't?
I'm
honey roasted?
I'm allergic. I'm really allergic.
Okay.
No. It's stuff that I don't like. I'm allergic to.
You know, I'm using that. I'm allergic to cornbread. Don't put that on my plate.
I ain't gonna say it.
Don't put it on my plate.
I ain't gonna say there's something wrong with you. You really say that.
I'm allergic to the stale, crumbly yellow cake.
Okay. Speaking of that, though.
What?
Red velvet cake. Do you like red velvet cake?
No.
Do you like chocolate cake?
Hell no.
Okay. Because here's the thing, and I don't like red velvet cake, nor do I like chocolate cake. Okay, let me not say I don't like, because Yep, I'm just finna end this whole conversation now because you just told me that you didn't like cake. We're done.
You want to know something else you might want to eat? I don't like cookies.
Yep, I'm gonna go start it over now. You don't like what?
Cookies,
what don't you like?
Cookies and cake.
Cookies?
I will eat bundt cakes. I like bundt cakes a lot. I know I'm weird, but don't feed me. I don't want a birthday cake.
White cake, buttercream icing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you give...
Chocolate chip cookies?
No.
Oreos?
No.
Butter cookies?
No.
Oh, my God.
No cookies. How about that? No cookies.
My God. So what did you leave Santa?
Santa got whatever my daddy put under that tree. That wasn't my concern.
Oh my God!
That fat man just better put them.
Not that fat man.
He better put them gifts under my tree, and that's that.
I want you to know that he will never bring you anything if you keep calling this man fat.
That fat man.
You gotta call him moderately sized.
That fat white man just better put.
No Santa. No, we got Black Santa. Black Santa comes to the ghetto. Stop playing.
Santa. Black Santa, fat, black, jolly man, just better put the gifts on the table.
Maybe we need to, instead of cookies, we need to start leaving Black Santa a bowl of gumbo.
That would be some shit. I like that.
Fun fact.
If I was Santa, I would.
Fun fact.
It would be worth it.
I just made my first batch of gumbo a couple weeks ago.
Really? How'd it come out?
You know,
I got faith in you. But
I had mixed reviews. It was between a 7 and an 8. You know, for the very first time.
It could be 2 or 3.
It could be 2 or 3. The roux was a little thick. I'm not even gonna lie.
Thick roux.
I needed not thick now. I made some shake. Don't be trying to say I ain't making nothing shake now, cause she can get down. But it could have been a lot thinner. And so we're gonna work on it for the next time.
But you made your first pot.
So shout out to me.
I just be
my
making
husband.
Bowls. You got it further than most people. I just make a bowl of it once it's done. So
that's it. You know, like when you finish making the gumbo, bet let me come get a bowl.
Yeah.
let me come grab one.
I would have got a bowl of it.
But here's the thing. I understand why you wouldn't make it yourself. That shit take too. I said I was gonna stop cussing. That stuff. It takes too long. I'm talking about hours on top of hours because
not more than long.
I could not do that for hours and hours. No. After that, I was not trying to think because gumbo is one of those dishes that's made from the heart. And so you
look like it.
Look, I mean everything got to be fresh.
Look,
everything.
What you put in it? You put everything.
So you gotta put your celery. You gotta put your I did my sausage. I didn't do shrimp because again I'm not a big seafood person. My dad was so mad at me. I did the chicken and sausage gumbo. I didn't do the seafood gumbo.
No. Oh Lord.
I didn't do it. I'm not a big seafood person.
But everybody else though.
I know, but
everybody else though.
Okay, but here's my thought process behind that though. I wanted to make it with all of the ingredients that I was going to eat.
You're right.
So that I can taste it first. I can figure it out. I can master that recipe. So next time, I know. Okay, everything was fine except for the roux. I just need to thin out the roux. Now we can add in that seafood that you want. So you want some crawfish? Bet. You want some shrimp? Bet. I got you.
Okay, that's how we gonna do it. Testing the waters.
Had to test the waters. So whoever decides to put a ring on my finger.
They gonna be ready.
You gonna be eating good. I'm gonna be ready because y'all gonna be eating good. Okay. As soon as it get cold, baby, you want some gumbo?
At the moment, you get some cereal. I make breakfast really good.
Really good. So, what's your favorite breakfast meal? What you be whipping up?
French toast.
Homemade French toast.
The powder. Yep.
Okay. Not that egg on my Lego stuff.
Okay.
Fresh.
Not those sticks.
Okay. So we got some fresh French toast.
Good ass egg. I know you don't like eggs, but my eggs are amazing. You probably will like eggs after you eat my eggs.
I don't know about that. That stuff stink and it make your breath stink.
You know what?
I'm just saying to do. You know it do.
It's worth it.
I don't know about all that.
And I just make really good breakfast. Period. All of it is just amazing.
Breakfast as long as you throw some bacon in there.
My breakfast sandwiches are amazing.
What you put on your breakfast? It's probably some eggs.
Yeah, eggs.
So it's the
sausage,
eggs,
bacon, and I go back and forth between doing biscuits and French toast as the bread.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
It's amazing, and although it sounds like simple ingredients, it's amazing.
Breakfast all together. First of all, if you can't cook breakfast.
Look and see. At least I can cook breakfast.
I don't want to say what I want to say.
You might be starving for the rest of the day.
At least you had the most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
And that was your breakfast.
Somebody teach me how to cook, please.
Look, I got you.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still learning as we go, but we can learn together.
We can learn together, yeah.
I'm all for the teamwork. There we go.
Bam.
Period. Okay, we're going to play a quick game.
What's that? What is that?
Well, actually, we're going to do two. But we're going to we're going to start with random questions.
Okay.
It's just a few. First one is my favorite one. You got to invite 3 people, dead or alive, to dinner. You sit at the table. A table similar to this one. Actually, no, it's going to be a bigger table, like, with the ballers and the shot callers. Who are the 3 people, dead or alive?
Left Eye from TLC.
Okay, why?
Because I love TLC. First of all, she had so much info and knowledge on the music industry. She knew how it worked. Mm-hmm. She was so smart. Mm-hmm. Just if you go back and look, like she really tricked that shit. She finessed it. She figured out how to...
Lisa.
Man. Gone too soon. I would love to pick her brain.
What's the first question you're going to ask her? I already know mine. I ain't going to lie to you. I already know mine, but it's because I'm a little psycho.
Wait. I want to know what yours is.
I want to know yours first.
Wait. I think I'll probably be like, how do I really do this shit? It'll probably be some stuff like that. Like, very vague. She'll probably be like, what do you mean? I'll be like, how do I really do this? Like who? Like, give me the game. Give me the game. What is the game? How does it really go? Like, give me the dirty truth. Mm-hmm. Because I know you know. She dropped gems that she knew. Yeah. What is your question?
First of all, I applaud you for taking the high road with that question. It was amazing. I feel like that would be very beneficial to your career and beneficial to you as a person.
And your road is?
Whereas for me, what I would like to ask Lisa Lopez is, what did she do to that man that made him decide that he was going to bail her out of jail after she burnt their house on fire? Because she's me. She is. And I'm working on it. I am. But she's me. So I want to know, what did she do? Because that's something.
That is something.
No, for real. And he bailed her out. Not she bailed herself out and he picked her up. No. He put the money down, stayed there, waited for her to get in the car, took her to where they were both going to sleep at. They were still together. Mm-hmm. They were still together.
Gave her money when she was going through her bankruptcy. All 3 members money to go. Still.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like I need to know, what did she do? I want to know. Give me the game. So you want the game on the music industry?
And I need to. And I want to know that too.
Like,
I'm gonna be like, I have a friend, Lisa. I'm gonna be. That's how.
Look, I ain't even gonna say I got a friend. It's me. I'm the friend.
Yeah, and like that's when you come in the room after I say that and you ask that question, so we can both like.
Yeah.
No, because like that's some strong.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm just trying to make it happen because
good.
She's okay. So we got Lisa. Who's next?
Look,
Who next?
Alia.
Okay, we love that.
It's probably just mostly musical.
Yes,
Alia, I adore Alia, like for real. Like that's probably the earliest person I can remember just studying and loving from like when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
Like just being completely enamored with everything about her. And still, man, you should have seen when the music dropped again on platforms. That wasn't the first time. Oh my gosh,
I was so excited.
Because that wasn't the first time it happened.
It was not the first time that it happened.
Remember that taken down?
Only the OGs know that. Only the real people know that, okay? And so, them being able to say, you know what, we finna drop it again.
Mm-hmm.
I almost cried.
Man.
Like, I didn't cry because, you know, I've been trying to work on the emotions. But I wanted to. Man, I did. I wrote it down in my journal that day. I said, today I want to cry because they dropped all of Aaliyah's songs. And
it felt like a victory. It
was because they had been fighting so long.
Man.
I know that I had to go and get her music illegally. Illegally. Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It's still on the MP3 player that's upstairs in the cabinet in my room. It's there. Don't try to come search me though, because I know that you ain't got a warrant.
We're not in anywhere particular.
Yeah, you don't know where I'm at. You don't know where the studio is at. You gonna see the brick wall?
It's not even a studio. We just,
we don't even exist.
We're not here right now.
We're a figment of your imagination.
You seeing shit.
What's that show? What's that show on Netflix?
What?
The show. You know the show. I'm trying to think of it.
I feel like I want to know the show.
Not that I want to know.
I want to know the show.
They be having like those simulations and stuff.
Stop it, because I'm going to say like Squid Games or something.
No, not Squid Games. Okay, it was the one. Oh my gosh, what is that show? No, because it's going to bother me until I figure it out.
Please look it up.
What did you say?
Black Mirror.
Black freaking Mirror.
Thank you, best friend.
Black Mirror. Yeah, we're just an episode of Black Mirror right now. Okay, that's what it is. That. Okay, so we have
Left Eye, and Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. No, wait, back up. What are you gonna ask
Aaliyah? How did you? Because you know what, I feel like people gave her a rep for like not being the strongest singer. Okay. How did you deal with people doubting you? And she wrote about whenever she would do her songs, or whatever. You could hear a lot of themes of doubt, people doubting you, people thinking you're not going to be this. How did you deal with people putting what they thought about you on you? And how did you navigate through that and show them like I'm gonna be what I'm gonna be, regardless of what you think about me? Because a lot of those people, they have perceptions of flash in the pan. Oh, she just sexy. She don't really have talent, and they were wrong. Because if you listen to her music, she has an amazing, bigger voice than what she shows,
and her songs have a bigger message than what
they really do. So it's just like especially now, because I feel like sometimes she gets disrespected even to this day. Like, I've heard our generation.
But do you think it is because of her talent or because of the story behind her? And do you get what I'm trying to?
Yeah, I think because I do hear a lot of things like Aaliyah will probably not be as big if she didn't die, or y'all are just giving her sympathy, like all these and even more negative stuff.
But see, I hear that from younger people though, like people younger than us. But it's like I can't really take that like at full face value because it's like you don't really
understand
her. You don't know her music. You wasn't there when you got the news that Aaliyah died in the plane. You wasn't listening to the music. You didn't grow up with Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that's something I've always had an advantage of over my generation and younger generations, that even if I didn't necessarily grow up with them or like that, I just have respect.
Respect for them.
A lot of, if you notice that a lot of our generation and maybe even a little bit older than us, they just don't have respect for nothing.
Oh,
like,
man.
They don't.
No, they say I'm the first to ever do it.
Who cares about them old ass niggas?
Yeah,
Like,
they don't be doing whoop-de-whoop. Little do you know, the old people music, that's the music that lasts.
Can we talk about it?
Because I'm still listening to Aaliyah. I'm still listening to Lisa and TLC. I'm still listening to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that shit came out
still listening.
30 years ago.
What is that? Who did Easy Like Sunday Morning? Is that the Commodores? I think that's the Commodores. That's back in the gap, okay? Back in the gap. You know what I'm saying? Your Charlie Wilsons, your Marvin Gaye, your Luther Vandross.
Like... That's the
Patti LaBelle.
Okay.
Aretha Franklin.
Okay.
Shall I continue?
Sade, like, it's just like people that are still
timeless music.
Tamia.
Kiki Wyatt. Fantasia.
The Braxtons. Like
all of them.
All of them.
They may be a little insane,
but they've been around.
You
gotta give them their due.
And they
like,
hard hitters.
All these people, you have to give them their due. Like, regardless of whatever you might feel about them personally, like people like you might think of like Tyrese, some people who like fly off the handle, people who just fly off the handle.
About to break him. but then, I mean, even though he be on social media crying for no reason, let me not say no reason. I'm not gonna say no reason. I think that may be his therapy.
Yeah.
Although
to each his own.
I can't judge. I will never sit in front of the camera and cry and then play it back and then choose to post it. But if that makes you feel better, go for it.
Yeah.
But his music still hits. Won't you stay?
He paved the way for a black young man as an artist, R&B
Coca-Cola boy.
To do it. Exactly.
Coca-Cola boy. Don't nobody know him as the Coca-Cola boy. All they know him as Baby Boy.
Yeah, Thanks to BET. Thanks to BET.
Because BET will play that movie every day. Every other hour.
Yeah.
I know the movie from start to finish. I can probably say it backwards.
I can recite it backwards.
Oh my gosh. And funny because we were talking about how these young kids don't be knowing people. You know, the Super Bowl halftime performance.
Oh my goodness!
And Curtis Jackson decided that he was going to perform upside down. Real people, you know, real fans, they know exactly why he did that.
Yes.
But I walked in. I work with kids, and so I walked into class that day, and I asked the kids how they felt about the performance. Miss. Why was Kanan hanging upside down during the halftime? And see, my stupid self, you know, I'm not a Power fan. Let me not say that I don't like it. I just never did get into it.
Yeah.
Now, is it a good show? The bits and pieces that I've seen, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. But I just never got into it.
Same.
So I never knew his name. Like I knew it, but so I was like, who was Kanan?
Yeah.
Who was Kanan? He was like, the one that was hanging. He the rapper. You know him. You know him from Power. I said, do you mean 50 Cent?
50 Cent? Exactly. I'm like,
what do you mean?
How do you not know?
And they was like, he's too old to be hanging upside down. I said, oh, you didn't see your mama must not have seen the video, huh? What video? He don't make no music. Kanan don't make music. I said, when y'all be singing happy birthday, what y'all do? So they did different variations, but I had one kid that was like, go shawty, it's your birthday. I said, yeah, exactly. That's 50 Cent in the club.
Lord,
that's the video.
How you ain't even heard one, even if you ain't seen the video, you ain't heard one.
Them kids told me that 50 Cent was nobody. He said he wasn't a real gangster. He just act like that. And why he talk like that? I said, well, there you go talking about he ain't no real gangster. You must not know he talk like that because he got shot 9 times.
Okay. Get into it.
9 times and then made a diss song about it.
Get into it. Like, they're just the people, they just don't know.
These kids.
And I can't even be shocked at that, really, because it's just like,
okay.
They don't want to know.
They don't want to know. All they like to listen to is that, what's that Rainbow Boy? The one with the rainbow hair.
Oh, 6ix9ine?
I don't like him.
I don't know what he does.
I don't like him.
What does he do?
I don't know. I don't know. I call him Rainbow Boy because that's what he have in his hair. It's the rainbow.
Like Mariah Carey. I don't know her.
I don't know. I don't know. And what else? What's her name? Bad Bobby.
Bad Bobby.
Bad Bobby, the girl with the red hair.
I don't know her.
You see what I'm saying? That's all they like to listen to. I don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Her. Okay. So we're about to play my favorite game. Ask me what my favorite game is.
What is your favorite game?
Song Association.
I've been set up.
And so instead of me singing, which I'm sure you would love because I have a voice of an angel.
Period.
Period. Pooh.
We got a song coming out.
And do so. Y'all be this the camera. Y'all be ready. But until then, we're gonna have you sing.
Okay, baby.
And so I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? That's about 8. What's 8 of I? Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's like 9, but it's okay.
Woo! Lord, my stomach.
9 of them. So I'm gonna give you the word, and you're gonna sing the song that has a word in it.
Okay, babe.
Are you ready?
No. Yes.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5. 1. The first word is love.
Ooh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Love. So many people use your name in vain. Love.
Anthony Hamilton. Yeah.
Girl, you said Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, crap!
Are you sure you should be born? Game over. Game over.
Oh my god! This music so dope.
Lord,
you wanna know what was popping in my head?
What?
My favorite Anthony Hamilton song. The point of it all.
Child.
Because here, in the order that it's gonna go, just a side note, for my wedding, it's gonna go the point of it all. Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah.
Love. Music Soul Child. And then what's that one by what's his face? By what's his face? The dude from that movie. From Carmen. Not most. Life Jennings.
Carmen hip hopper.
Carmen the hip hopper, yeah.
Yeah, well, Beyonce. Oh yeah,
what's that song? Life Jennings. I
can't think.
Dang, I know the song. We're gonna come back to it.
We're gonna come back to it. Yeah.
The second word, window.
I just want a window seat. Don't want nobody next to me. No. I don't know the rest.
For those of you that don't know, that's Erykah Badu, and I got it right. I sure did. Number 3 is Dream.
Dream. You can be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare.
I love how we on the same page.
Don't want to wake up from you.
Beyonce.
Turn the lights on.
They already on. They on.
Turn the lights back on.
Beyonce, Sweet Dreams. Okay, let's see if we're going to be on the same page for this one.
What's this?
Trust.
Oh, wait. Trust and believe in me. You will receive. Is that the word?
Trust and believe me. You never leave me.
Oh, shit. I'm talking about you will receive.
But it's okay.
You will receive me.
But I had to sing it. I was like, is that the word?
Is that the word you got? That's what I've been singing.
that's the Kace remix.
Yeah, trust and believe. That's trust. You will receive me.
Okay. That's trust and believe. That's Tamar, right? No.
Keisha,
no, it ain't.
It is Keisha. Go. You know what? I'll give you that because the beginning of the song is the same as Love and War.
There we go. Okay, but the Keisha code that I was thinking with Trust was,
Trust everything in your life.
Yes, Trust with Monica. Okay, yes. I forgot she did have Trust and Believe. You right. Okay. It is back when Monica had on, what was it? That was
that leather coat.
No. She had on what's his face jersey, Shannon Brown jersey.
I forgot.
That's when she got her man right there. So when y'all catch me in somebody's music video with a jersey on,
shout out to
just
Monica.
know that whoever name on the back, that's mine. Period. On lockdown. Anyways, Next one, nothing.
Nothing. Oh, it's a song by Brandy. I am nothing without you, baby. Nothing. It's driving me crazy. Nothing. No one. I'm so alone.
And for you new generations who don't know anything about Brandy, that was Brandy right there.
Full Moon. Go look at that album.
She's more than just Moesha.
Please
understand.
She's not just Moesha.
She got a catalog, and if you don't know, you missing out.
Don't get me started about the arguments I've had with people, even older generations.
Who's trying to argue about Brandy?
I've had arguments with so many people. You know, it's interesting. As revered as Brandy is, she also is. People be like, I think it's that whole Monica versus Brandy thing.
That has to be it. That has to be it. But they've moved on.
They moved. So why can't you?
Because they can both coexist.
So why can't you?
Because I'm a Brandy and a Monica fan.
Exactly.
Okay? I mean I can
like
be the party and stick.
But I like both.
You didn't even see. We were trying to fit the argument that they can both be that.
Yeah, I had to get that out. But,
okay, so who do you like more than the other? Go ahead. You know,
and not even
I love Mo though. But okay, let me tell you why I love Mo. I'm not gonna say I love her more than Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
I can relate more to Mo because it's Mo that good a chick. You know, like
she
gonna say whatever she wanna say.
And that might even be what it is because I really respect Monica. It's more or less is that I relate to Brandy a little bit more, and vocally we're a little more similar in some ways.
More sound. So, but then you have
with Monica, so I get it. I understand that. I'm not gonna knock you for being a Monica fan, but I feel like that's another reason why people get like Brandy gets a rep because they're Monica fans. Yeah, so
I'm here as a Monica fan to let you know
that it's possible to do both.
Okay, you can kick down that door and snatch a bitch, and still be heavenly departed.
Come on, right here. Party. You feel the drink starting. On the clouds of all the party. You'll be right here with me.
Fun fact, that was my jam back in middle school, okay? I used to walk around the hallway singing that one right there. I had a dance routine for it. I'm not gonna show y'all my routine, but
when this camera go off, shawty, I need that choreography.
Ooh, let me tell you, I hit that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. Elstic Revies, y'all better be glad that I didn't suggest that we did.
Baby.
All right. Okay. F. Houston.
Mm-hmm. What?
I know it's gonna be a little tricky.
Oh my goodness.
You might not be able to sing.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to even think of a rap song. It's plenty of rap.
It is. It's plenty of both.
Oh my God, what is going on? I give up.
You can't give up.
I can't give up. No.
I can't.
There's something in my head.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you a rap. This is for the people that's straight out of Houston. I'm talking about you really from Houston and you know it, right? HOUSTON. HOUSTON. She always be my friend. First seen her, she was bigger than Hurricane Katrina. Had a lot of twists and turns like a ballerina.
It's something familiar.
What you mean? That's HOUSTON by GT Man. Hold on, I'm finna play it because that's my jam. I am not gonna lie to you.
Oh my God, they gonna take my Houston.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm playing it, Alec.
I'm finna end it. Let me tell you because Alec, that's all I'm gonna say because Alec, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That boy's amazing.
Text me back. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that shade this way. You can go ahead and respond to me, baby. No hard feelings.
Okay.
We can reschedule. That ain't nothing, baby. That ain't nothing.
When I first seen her, she was
Hurricane Katrina had a lot of twists and turns like a ballerina. Have you seen her lately? She been looking down, lost a couple pounds, but she's still a fighter, cause she down to...
I like the background vocals.
South side. fun. She was having fun then. I gotta wait until the curves come.
Send it to me.
I gotta send it to you. You ain't heard this one?
No, I've never heard this before.
Oh my gosh. So
now I have something to say when Houston comes.
Let me tell you, because at 97.9 early in the morning, they used to play this all the time.
I missed out. We was listening to 102.1 in the morning.
You know what? Okay. I can give you that. I can give you that because my daddy did have. We kind of. On days when he was tired of me arguing with him, because I would be like, Daddy, I need you to put on 97.9.
I'm dead.
I want to listen to 97.9. I want to hear the ghetto music.
I want to hear 93.7.
People don't even know that 93.7 used to, what was it, 93.7 the beat or something like that? Yeah. That was before, I think they was the first to be, because DFW, Dallas got the beat now.
Yeah.
They're, I think they are 97.9 the beat now. Well, 93.7, they were the first to be. The first one. The very first one. Yeah. But we shall continue. Next one.
What is the next one?
Away.
Away?
Mm-hmm. Away.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. What am I... Oh, wait. I'm probably going to be lame as fuck with this. But, you heard that song by Miley Cyrus, Butterfly Fly. Butterfly Fly away.
You better fly. So, okay. And our last one. Stop looking.
I'm sorry.
Choose. I lied. I don't want to do that one.
What's that?
Lose.
I don't even have it in my song. If that was
No.
First of all, I'm gonna just sing it anyway.
I know. But I figured
you could be the one for me, but you're cheating me. What I need, I'm giving you everything, but when I needed you, what did you bring? Say it's my pride, and it's mine to lose, and it's mine to lose. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. And so we're gonna end it out with this. A 1 year anniversary is coming up.
Yes,
it's coming up. So what do we have next? What should we expect within the next year?
Oh my goodness. I would say definitely more of me. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be some less of me. It's going to be more of me, especially with features and stuff like that. People don't know I've been doing features, like a lot of features. They're just not out because some artists decide when they want to put it out. And more of me being more hands-on, and definitely more solo work. There's going to be more solo work. Like, it's not going to be a drought like how it was. Just let me get some stuff together.
Okay. Don't be like Rihanna now. Rihanna been promising us some music for like years now.
Yes.
Don't play with me. Lord, don't play with me because I'll pull up on you. Kace, I will pull up on you. Stop playing with me. While you at the studio, I'm pulling up.
Look,
I am
don't
pulling
blow
up.
my spot.
You think I'm playing? Okay? Because you gonna be shook. Super Manly gonna be shook. All y'all.
What the hell? I'm like,
Nighttime gonna be shook. All y'all producers, I know what's going on. All of them gonna be shook because I'm pulling up.
We're gonna get it done. Because me personally, I'm becoming a fan of my own music that I've been writing and stuff like that. Yes. So I'm like, I'm doing myself a disservice to not record it. Because I have so much written down. Yeah. And of course, some stuff recorded to the side that I haven't played and stuff like that. But it's just like, I have stuff. Yeah. When it's time, it's
going to be there.
Like, that's my thing is like, I've always been that way. Like, when it's time to sing on the hat, like just on the dime, I'm going to have something. I'm going to be prepared. Mm-hmm. If they need me and they're like, I got some extra time or I'm finna book some time, I have something to sing. Like, I'm prepared. So, y'all be prepared.
Any last words for the people?
Man, I love y'all so much for being here. If you are watching this, thank you for even getting this far.
Look, we love. If you made it all the way to the end, both of us love you. We do.
For real.
We truly do.
Yeah,
because I mean, you rocking with us. We appreciate it.
Man, and that, like I said, I don't take nothing lightly. So all of your words and your encouragement and just the beautiful things that people have told me. I just, like I said, I say about my favorite artists, and I'm hearing it, like you're putting me in your playlist, you're putting me, you know, in your cars, you're talking about me, you mention me to people like little old me, little big old me. like I'm grateful, and I'm going to continue to show my gratitude. I'm going to continue to make y'all proud, and as proud as I can make y'all, and grow, and I'm just not going to stop, because that's the last thing I want for myself, and I'm not going to let y'all down either. So I just definitely, and I want to thank you for having me. You're my first interview. Like, I've been trying to get that for the longest as well. So.
Look, I'm going to just say this short story, he shot his shot.
Yeah.
So you got to shoot your shot.
Yes.
I'm talking about,
Put your stuff out there.
I wasn't even expecting it at all. So shoot your shot. And the things that you want will happen. Just throw it out in the universe. I'm not going to say that. Don't throw it out in the universe. Throw it out to God. And you're going to be fine.
I'm trying to tell you.
Is there anything else you want to tell
them? Thank you, God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
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 I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate you for stopping by. You were amazing. I had a good time. I hope that y'all had a good time. I hope that you had a great time.
I had an amazing time.
And so we're wrapping up, like I said, episode number 3. Catch us. We got episode 1 and 2 already out. So once you finish with this one, go ahead and go back in time. I wish I had a time machine. Look, okay? Go ahead, get 1 and 2 off the rip. It's your girl, LayB. We out. Gang, gang.